All right, so I've got my two bowls made. I grabbed a little banding wheel. This is gonna help me just kind of be able to work on it once I get this constructed. I'll show you there. Also got a cup of water, my little favorite comb, and then a tongue depressor. These are gonna be my favorite little toys for the next couple minutes. So what we're gonna do is, just like we've done before, score, slip, and smooth. So we're gonna scratch the surface of the lip on the first one, add a little bit of water to the lip of the one we just scored, making that nice slurry of slip right on along the edge. And we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the second one. Okay, keep in mind, essentially what we have done is we have created two hemispheres or two half circles, okay, that are just like hemispheres on a globe or hemispheres of the earth. And so the two together should form one single sphere, okay? So very simply, we're just gonna take this one, and we're gonna bring the two together. Hopefully they line up pretty evenly, which they do, which is good. Tongue depressor, okay? And this is where it's gonna be really important that we make sure that we smooth these together really well. Now, normally, when we score, slip, and smooth just an extra piece on or a coil or whatever happens to be, we're going to go ahead and just go up like so. And then we would go down because we smooth it from one side into the other to really make sure that that surface clay is mixed really well. Now, because we can only get to the outside of this, because I can't put my hand through to the inside of the clay, and this is the only place that we're going to actually be connecting the two pieces, I'm not only going to go up and down that way, okay, I'm going to go diagonal, and I'm going to go around 2 more times just to make sure that I've got a good solid bond between the two. Remember, as we're doing this, the clay is mixing together, basically creating one solid piece of clay rather than 2 separate pieces of clay. Gone around that way. Now I'm gonna go crisscross the opposite way. And this just gives me a little extra security. Is it necessary? Maybe not. Do I highly recommend it? Absolutely. The more times you can go around, the better it's gonna be. Now you're probably going, that doesn't look much like a pumpkin. And you're absolutely right. We've got all these tool marks, we've got all these bumps, but we can kind of roll it around a little bit. This is gonna help flatten out all those little tool marks and everything like that. Keep in mind, what we've done is we've actually created a balloon. And I know I've told you guys in the beginning that clay does not act like a balloon, but in this particular case, it actually does. Now, the problem with the balloon or having an air bubble trapped inside of this is that when we fire this, we take it up to 2,350 degrees eventually. The clay is gonna want to, the air is gonna want to expand. All right, the problem with that is that the clay is not going to stretch like a balloon and continue to blow up. So what we need to do is make sure that there's a hole in it. Well, we'll create a hole when we cut out the eyes, the nose, the mouth, or whatever else we're gonna be doing with our pumpkin as we make the jack-o'-lantern. So at this point, we do wanna keep the air inside because that's gonna help it hold its shape, all right? The air inside is going to push back, in a sense, against the clay so that it doesn't collapse on you, all right? So that's one good thing, all right?